So Scott Goodson has just talked about his AsyncDiscplayKit. Hello, Scott.
Hello.
Scott, what was your talk about? What did you talk about here?
I presented about the new AsyncDiscplayKit 2.0, which has been in the works for probably about a year and a half, pretty much since the first AsyncDiscplayKit came out, and announced kind of some of the new features and gave an overview of kind of the total functionality of the framework.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if I was thinking about this AsyncDiscplayKit, and I don't know if it's suitable for all kind of projects. I mean, the little ones. Is it suitable for them also? Sure.
Yeah, it kind of depends on the developer, depends on their needs. I can definitely imagine there are apps where they don't really need some of the features of AsyncDiscplayKit, but it does make a lot of things a lot easier, a lot smoother. And so I can imagine, especially for a small team of one or two people who are trying to make an app that has some kind of interesting visual look or behavior, or their designer is very ambitious and they're not quite sure how to build it with normal techniques, it can be a very good option for them. And so there isn't much about it that is kind of too specific. It's a pretty general tool. Okay.
And last but not least, how did you came across with this idea? I mean, it was suddenly it born from a necessity. I don't know.
Sure, yeah. So it's kind of a funny story. I was asked to work on this idea of asynchronous rendering for Facebook, and it was actually for the main Facebook app. And so I thought about it for a while, and I was only given just a few weeks to solve that problem, because I joined Facebook right at the point that they kind of needed this solution. And so it turned out that although I had the idea for AsyncDiscplayKit around the time that the main Facebook app needed to proceed, I thought, okay, I'm really not sure if this is going to work out well, or if there's going to be a problem with this. And so, I'm going to keep working on this on the side, but we're going to do something a little bit safer and more conservative for the Facebook app. And so it ended up being primarily the mechanism for a different app called Facebook Paper to be implemented. But had I joined Facebook maybe even 3 weeks before, it might have been a little bit different.
Okay, so thank you, Scott, for sharing this time and this conversation with us. Thank you.
Thank you. It's been a great pleasure.
Thank you. Same.